Hey folks, in today's video we're back with another unseeded high score Balatro run. Here, while doing what I thought would be a casual run, things started coming together to make another Legendaryless naneinf push, so I leaned into it and got another big run going. Enjoy the video. Let's go Jupiter. Oh, welcome, Rugrat. Let's do this in case we get a hack or something. I don't know. Banner mode. Let's make more kings. Sure. This. Snow. Thank you for the super chat. Congrats on Completionist Plus. What's in here? Let's do this. Oh, welcome, Malicious. You'll love to see it. I was considering settling for this walkie-talkie, but like... I mean, a walkie-talkie is a walkie-talkie. A riffraff could be anything. Could even be a walkie-talkie. Do people use gift card with Perkio for money? Yep, they sure do. MD, thank you for the super chat. I am indeed the guy from Fortnite and the USA. The question remains unanswered as to why I'm from the USA, but maybe one day we'll get that answer. Why sell Green Joker? Why spam that in all caps when it's a extraordinarily reasonable play? I'm playing on Plasma deck. Let's do this in case we get Temperance or Permit. We got neither. Perfect. Here and here. Let's start spamming high card. Mason, thank you for the prime. Link, thank you for the super chat. How far can you go by only using uncommon or uncommon jokers? Probably pretty far. You would, so let's think about this. You would just go sock, idol, showman, and then just get socks and idols. Boof. Thank you for the membership.
Well met.
Okay. Let's see what's in here first, and then we can decide if we want to do it again. $11, that's fine. Suppose we can do this. Is he reading Twitch chat or the YouTube one? Neither. Okay. Let's hold out, see if we can get the, Jesus. The gold card for the king. Naj, thank you for the membership. Okay, you should die now. This is maybe our best start so far.
Well met.
Let's take the hermit. Do something? Well, that's nothing. I kind of like grabbing in early ballot. It gives me flexibility if I hit a photograph. Handle Jack. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate the good luck. And MD. Thank you for the super chat. Congrats on the naneinf. Looking for jokers and planets. Cool. Our business. If all the jokers were in an arena, which one would win in a fight? I mean, Vagabond. He's clearly been through the most. He knows how to protect himself. Actually, yeah, maybe Madness. There's the money. And the molt.
Well met.
Nice. It's, no, probably worse.
Well met.
Grace, thank you for the 3 months in advance. Alright, I guess I have to buy that voucher now. Not likely to be terribly meaningful. Speaking of. I would take the Temperance here. Let's grab this. Okay, you probably have to go now because we need to be able to discard for the rebate. Unfortunately, this does also make the blue Joker quite a bit worse. So we kind of have to toe an awkward line right now.
Well met.
Okay. Let's find a 10. It doesn't exist. Okay, got decent mine value there, even if we missed on the rebate. Discarding 3s. Money. Holy, what are these lucky cards? Really living up to their name. Is Card Sharp kind of good here? This is very good. Hold on. We took a 7 to a king last round. We should have considered that red seal a little bit longer. That might have been a mistake. I'm considering the Card Sharp. Hopefully that didn't just make me weaker. But if nothing else, it'll make me more willing to discard, which I've kind of needed to be for a bit. Banner's back. Less willing to discard. Bowl is 72 chips. Probably not enough. If I had seed money, I'd consider it a little bit more, I think. We are discarding 6s. They don't exist. I picked Card Sharp and Plasma Deck because we need to transition out of chips at some point. Better to do it when we have space in our score. That's not good. Kiddis, thank you for the super chat. Voucher good, skip good for discover all vouchers achievement, or do I just play extended runs normally? A more reliable way of getting there, because a voucher skip, you still have to pay for all the vouchers, right? More reliable way of getting there is just like getting good at high score runs so that you see more rounds to clear more vouchers and therefore see more vouchers. Oh, welcome, Ben. Glad you're enjoying the YouTube. All right. That said, it may have been a little bit too early to go in. What is that even? I have no room for... I'm just kind of cooked right now. An unironic get good? No, not to get good. Just get practice at, like, seeing more rounds to increase your voucher count. Like, I don't... Other than maybe Card Sharp, I don't really see a Joker I can get out of right now. Cooked mentally, one might say. Yeah, I did miss a... I'm sure I missed a negative skip at some point, right? There's one. There's two. I do not feel good about this. That's why. How does this look? Probably not good enough. Maybe just barely good enough. Did I break the glass? No. We need that glass. Need better point scoring. Yeah, that extra money off of that one lucky card with the gold seal is huge.
Well met.
Can't really afford to take that right now. It's gonna be unpopular, but I might have to sell the mime. Like, we need jokers that do something here. Mime for ice cream, are you serious? What is mime doing for me right now?
Well met.
How do I live if I keep the mime? Are you serious? If we keep the run alive, there could be more chances for mime later. That won't be true if we just die. And that was probably our worst hit, unfortunately. Now the run lives. Because I made a sacrifice. That was necessary at the time. Burglar's no good because we need money. It's actually tough. I have gold seals, I don't have tarot cards, so let's take tarot cards. Balatro, thank you for the super chat. Oh, you're discarding against sevens. Oh. I have the Joker slot, but it's the money that I'm trying to fixate on right now. But... That's still an error. Cola, thank you for the donation. Kings. Burglar could never. So we need just a little bit more. Okay. Cool. Discarding 4s. I think that's more, yeah, just a little bit. King Dose. Thank you for the bits. Alright. Let's just, something crashed into my backyard. I'm sure it's fine. Let's just not get, murdered by Crimson Heart. Alright, now we need to set up our deck. How many 6s are we looking at? 3? What are these? Alright, I guess we do strengths here. And then tower. Alright, I think we're taking the 6 cents because I love 6 cents. Oh, card chip's back. We kind of do need a bit more scoring in the short term, it seems. David, thank you for the super chat. Welcome to the stream. All right, Jake, you got it. Let's do one of these. Perfect. Hit you with one of these. Might as well be a lucky card, though. And actually, since we don't need the score, thanks to the card sharp, could have tried to farm some extra lucky cards on the Chad. Sure. Do probably want a blue seal. Wait, did hallucination just fail to do anything there? I don't know if I think I might just eat the boss blind here. There are too many things that can like just result in my death, and I can use the rebate to recover econ. The Big Lebowski, thank you for the super chat. Love to see you do a run of the infamous negative Shiko anti-39 seed? Yeah. I haven't, like, looked into how to properly set that up like I should, but I've been wanting to do that. That's, like, the one remaining seeded run that I, like, actually have interest in doing. I just need to take the time to, like, learn how to set it up properly. What's the Shiko seed? I don't know what the seed is, but the idea is that you get multiple Shikos, farm, plus hand size into the manacle, and then you can make it to anti-39 that way. Basically, instead of serpent farming, you go manacle farming and get a permanent plus hand size. Like, for every copy of Shiko beyond 1 that you have, you get an extra hand size permanently from the manacle. Probably more money over the course of the run between the rebate and the gold card. Oh, I need to be caught. I can't blame the hallucination when I'm not using my blueprint properly. I mean, I saw Jake in chat. I'd be foolish not to. It'd be dangerous not to, in fact. Okay. I didn't roll hard enough, but I still think it's just too risky to... I wonder if I can even just get away with playing a pair now. This is 8, so this is 1.5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or it'll probably be 5. 1.5 to the 5th. Yeah, it's still better on the photograph here. I think we just gained too much money to eat it. So let's try it. Wheel? Oh, thank you for the reminder. That plus molt might have gotten me there, yeah. Wheel. I don't think we need the help, but it's pretty good. Right, because we've already got a pretty highly leveled high card, but this can just accelerate it and take... Like, it's an econ joker in that it takes the pressure off of buying planet packs. Kings. Interesting. We don't need either of these. I think I keep the Hanging Chad, not because it's terrible, but it's in fact much worse for my score, but it's better for the gold seals that I had. If I didn't have the gold seals, I would sell the we're doing it. I would sell the photograph. Or I would keep the photograph.
Well met.
I don't want to discard too many kings because that is my scoring right now.
Well met.
go here and here for now. Alright, so we just need to replace the Chad. Probably with a Showman. Maybe look for an more easily attainable. That's a less easily attainable red seal. Blue seal is not necessary anymore. Burglar, not really good. Okay. Strength good. Stonsel. Oops. Oh, there's the strength that we want. Start doing that. Okay, might as well farm some money. Discarding 10s. Need to start cleaning up my deck. We only have, what, like 14 kings? More money.
Well met.
That's pretty good. Very well, it's guaranteed to be one of those, so. 1 in 7, eh?
We're gonna be rich.
They met 1 in 7 get drawn face up. It certainly felt that way, didn't it? T-Smoke. Thank you for the tip. Congrats on the unseeded naneinf. Very well done. Not even really a great invisible here. But what, am I not going to take it? Yeah, we just need to get a super lucky roll and hope it hits blueprint. Because I don't think I'm selling out of the rebate. Well, maybe I do. Since I don't really have my money set up anyway. Or my deck. Ready for double ballots. That would be incredible if that happened. I don't even know how I would respond if that happened.
Well met.
Cody, thank you for the 2 months. Manifesting a blueprint clone? Yeah, that's essentially the only good hit. So I would prefer that. I appreciate your belief in the matter.
Well met.
Alright, 1 and 3. Holy, that's a streamer luck moment. I don't have the reroll voucher, do I? I do have the first one. Rebates back. Very nice. Yeah, let's find the red seal again. We have not found it. That's okay. Why did I play 3 cards? Minus $2. Jake, you still here? That one was for you, buddy. Keep the death and the fool. I think Baron isn't good here. Just embarrassingly bad bait. The entirety of chat is embarrassed on your behalf now. I'm cringing, get in line. We all are now. Cringe is client side. Normally I would agree with that, but I don't think that can be the case in this instance. iCard. Yeah. All right, so we're just going to use the taros so that we can get value here. I guess we need the strengths first, but eventually oh, maybe there's hope for another red seal somewhere. Like, we're starting to approach the point where DNA is valuable for us. Actually kind of cracked here, but we'll do a lot of good work. I think we want a second purple. It helps that it's like the rebate card as well. That's phenomenal value. I do want to find that red seal though. Now, on the bright side, we didn't get the blue seal. Whoever, like, I think I try and avoid winning here. Yeah, maybe not. It'll get easier and easier to find as... Are we taking this first? I think we can take the first instance of it. Maybe a better red seal? Nope. Okay, I need to get the voucher if I'm going to take it. Why are you farming so much cash? Because that's how you ensure that you get runs like this, rather than just relying on luck. Gonna be selling out of it for the invisible anyway, so let's hold here.
Well met.
After some rolls, obviously. There we go. Ott, thank you for the sub. There it is. Durd, thank you for the membership. Guess we can farm one more round. Do have one reroll voucher. Never punished? I mean, I'm selling it right back again, so it's like only this round worth of money. Again, you get punished for making mistakes, not for making considered incorrect plays. It's about a really bad boss blind. So that's a shame. But I think it's maybe early enough that we can still beat it. Not much better? No, it's much, much, much better. To an unbelievable degree, it's better. But it is still bad. I think because we're hitting the invisible, we're probably just fine, though. Jesus. I mean, it was a 50-50 that time and much more likely, but still very lucky to get the best hit twice in a row like that. Still no brainstorm. That Chad really good considering it retriggers the high card twice. Yes, it would give me 20 additional chips. So, probably not going to change that much. Very difficult to get a quarter of the way there and not just make it. Doesn't it also retrigger the effects, though? It retriggers the on-play effects. I will take my Ecto now, please. Pretty good. Just need vouchers now. It's always temperance after liquidation, man. It's tempting here to use the strength, but we want to save it for that red seal. Let's target post-ecto, assuming that comes through. We want to go ecto into rebate, or we want to go ecto into DNA, and then antimatter into rebate, into showman, into blueprint. Yeah, we're not taking the day off. We're just doing kind of a chill day instead. Already have antimatter? Right, so we just need the ecto. Red seal, hello. Just find another strength. Michael, thank you for the super chat. Let's see if we can deliver on that promised dopamine hit. If you soul appears, would you risk it for going for the Perkio? No, Perkio's way too late to justify, like, potentially burning down the run for right now. What I really need is Omen Globe and Retcon, so, and hand size vouchers. We don't have any of the hand size vouchers. Welcome, Dave. It's good pickups.
Well met.
Okay. Did you sell Brainstorm for Showman now? No. What the point of going Showman is so that I could get another Blueprint or Brainstorm, right? So why would I would be selling a Brainstorm so that I could get a Brainstorm?
Well met.
That's a shame. You have a Red Seal King? No, just the 10. What did I use the strength on? I didn't bring a strength into this one. King Dose, thank you for the bits. Went to see my grandma and she said nat negative DNA, whatever that means. Alright. She's never been wrong before, right? Let's see if we can find some... Find some tarot cards to bring in with us. For a couple, there we go. Nice. No Omen Globe yet, no, that's one of the hits that we need. Can't seem to hit when we need to. Ah! Oh. Don't want that. Oh! That's a lot easier to get up to a king. Okay. What have I been wasting all this time on? No voucher skips. Annoying boss blind, but probably still manageable and not worth the risk. Wait, what if we hit both of them though? What if, he says. I should have used the strength last, actually. Alright, since we got that hit, I'd probably sell out of Brainstorm for a DNA right now. My strength last, so it's in the Fool. Yeah, here's the punish. Money's on sale. More money in hand.
Well met.
Me, myself, thank you for the prime. I think I want to get that voucher. It crowds the shops too much. I don't think we're going naneinf with this one, but might as well give ourselves, like, the opening to do so. DNA? There's the death and the strength. Mind a Fool here, but I don't want to, like, spend too much money rerolling for it. Sorry, Jake. I think we've got enough double tags. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't really make good use of these. What did Jake do? Nothing. Nothing. It's me that did this to Jake right now. Overstock plus. Oh! We've done it. Okay, so we're going to death into fool. And I'd still take a DNA. Let's hold money now, though, because our we don't have inventory slots. Whew. There's my strength. Just one more. Eichel, thank you for the super chat. Were we witnessing history here before? Nah, we've been in much better spots than this. But we are getting a decent run going. There's one hand size voucher. Planet Tycoon. Oh, seed money. Hello. No Omen Globe. But we did get Hieroglyph at least. We also could just simply get the Ecto in this Spectral pack. That would be pretty cool. That's a shame. I only have one boss reroll. It's annoying because I do want to use the Death and the Fool, but I also don't want to die on accident. A little underwhelming. We got the hand size. Hand size is a really important one, at least. We already have antimatter. So we need retcon, other hand size, and... Okay. We need other hand size, and we need Omen Globe. No strength, so let's just cut cards here. We are still loosely looking for DNA. Jesus. Alright, we'll take it. Alright, we get to do anti-8 bosses again. We just, like, fell right into it immediately. Let's go Death, Fool, and then discard the purple seal to see if we can get Death or Fool. Cannot hit you with this. I don't think this wins. My golden, not glass, because glass, we're only playing one card. Glass doesn't make sense. Do you have to sell the DNA before Ecto for an naneinf run? Yeah. Or we could just gamble. Omni, thank you for the super chat. There's a death in our Fool, right? Unlucky. What an incredible net negative. So here's the thing. I think we can probably take a gamble on Ecto now. Since, like, we could take a second Ecto, theoretically, with the Juggler now. Bean? What am I looking for? A Fool? It's going to be naneinf. Probably not, but we'll give it a try. Negative Troubadour wouldn't help the build, really? Are you sure about that? It would help the build immensely. Drawbacks and Solo, thank you for the super chats. Why gold instead of the red steel? Well, because we're scoring like factors of 100 beyond what we need, so we don't need the steel right now. So why the better question is why make steel when we're scoring so far above and we need money? Money is how you mitigate the need for, or you mitigate variance in this game. You need less luck if you have money. And we just have the potential to go steal later when we need it. Yeah, it's true IRL as well, obviously. No longer nice. Cool. The record's for the highest money in a single run, probably. But I'm not aware of it, nor is it something that I'm chasing right now. Sea Dog. thank you for the super chat. Glad you're liking the videos. Alright, so we have 8 antes to find an ecto. And another blueprint. Lucky red seal will be better than gold. No. No, you're mistaking the build for something else. Repeatedly. Diamonds are what we're playing. So we are going to have to re-roll that boss blind. Sure. I'm just gonna hang on to the chariot because eventually we will need to go steal, and like 1 extra level in Jupiter isn't going to change much. So funny to come out of the Mal stream into this one. Yeah, I've been watching Malf. I think we just want the money a lot lately. That's in his attempts. In fact, he's got a juicer going on right now that I'm keeping an eye on. Nix, thank you for the super chat. Or the donation. Appreciate that. That's way too much Balatro. Yeah, but I'm heavily invested in his run because he's been chasing this for a few days now, and he's very close. Ollie, thank you for the super chat. Roffle, I can't believe you're watching Twitch while at work. I know, it's so shameful. Chatters would never. Just do a few rolls here. I don't really need much. Or rather, I'm not looking for much at the moment.
Well met.
Incredible. Let's actually count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So yeah, this is just proper. Nico, thank you for the super chat. Does blueprint copy switch when you switch place during the hand, or only after the hand is played? Only after the hand is played. So the only reason this works is because mime is a the mime copies the gold cards, which happen at end of round. So that's a different phase. We have our Joker set up for the scoring phase. No matter what, when we move them, they resolve. Then at the end of the round, that's when like the swap actually takes effect. We're very ahead this run. Yeah, but we're missing one of like the more difficult pieces to hit right now still. Or rather, one of the ones that I have the least control over. which is the ecto. Like, in my many attempts leading up to the round that we actually got, ecto was frequently the limiting factor. So we just need to hit the Omen Globe and then not get super unlucky. Because well, maybe because I've gotten so much money now, I can get away with selling the DNA with the expectation that we can just hit another one with $1,000. I wish high card counted as 2 pair. Now that's some discourse I can get behind. You need the Serpent to get naneinf. With this build, yes. In general, not necessarily. Drawback, thank you for the super chat. Time to pivot to the stencil? I think we already... Was that this run? Hey, oh! I forgot we had another hand size voucher to get. That's helpful. No voucher skips, though. We do have to reroll the boss blind. Start cleaning up this mess. That's unfortunate use of the Pluto there. That was a mistake. Think E-money is possible. Yep. With enough patience. But the hand looks massive. Keep the Fool for something better. No, it's you gotta send the Red Prince. Which one of these is not like the other? Can we get an update on the mouth stream since you got it pulled up? I think he's just looking for the burglar. It looks like 3 more shops before... 2 more shops. So it's just that desperate hunt for burglar that we saw at the end of my video right now. Unfortunately, when I was watching earlier, there were quite a few vouchers that were clogging the shops and making it hard to find jokers. So it's not guaranteed, but got a lot of money going. Will the deck get too big to convert it into silver? Nope. I have done this before. People had the same concern last time. That is not the primary concern right now. Hitting the necessary vouchers is much more likely to punt the run than having too many gold cards. Like, the bigger risk is, first of all, not hitting the voucher, and second of all, running out of money when we're re-rolling boss blinds and shops for the last few remaining pieces. But we are approaching the point where we will start making steel, just so that we can get through the ante 24 boss blind. Because we need to hit like E77, 79. Which is a little bit easier with the juggler. Yeah, I've got both boss rerolls. The only voucher I don't have that is critical is Omen Globe so that I can find an Ecto. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. It could be an naneinf push. It depends on how things cooperate. I'm not as stressed about this one as I was the first, but we'll see how close we can get. I don't know if I should even be rolling these shops right now. I guess it's not terribly harmful to roll a couple. Oh, what is harmful is forgetting to reroll this boss blind. Jeez. Can you give me... Somehow the tooth was the... the lesser evil of these? Alright, let me see the deck. Might be time to start making a wee bit of steel. Just so that we don't bury it, or so that we can start burying the gold for when we need the point scoring. Channel playlists were useful when the live streams tab didn't exist? Yeah, that's true. That's true, but like... I used to spend a lot of time on the Hearthstone channel, like organizing videos into playlists based on the class and like the format that I was playing, and it just didn't... It would, like... Nobody watched via playlist, and it was just a waste of time. %50 steel by ante 24 count backwards at a rate of 4 steel per round. Pog? I see what you're saying. So 12 rounds per ante times 4. So we're making 48 steel. Yeah, so we should probably start making steel. Yeah, we do also have the capacity to get deaths, but... I've seen this recipe before, maybe a few times. Maybe a few times. Duck, I'm sure. Alright, it's probably enough. Clubs aren't a concern of mine. Does glow up reduce the chance of natural negatives? I don't believe so, but like, it feels like it does, doesn't it? Hit you with one of these, but like the text explicitly states the enhancements that it increases, which does not include negative. Must. Thank you for the membership. We can finally get the shoot the moon build that chat's been desperate for.
Met.
Right? Golden, thank you for the 4 months.
Well met.
Thoughts on picking up a suit changer so the steel cards can be sorted by Stu. I actually should have just put it here. I realized that before your message, but after I had already sent it. But... Zactor, thank you for the thank you for the super chat. Advice on purple stake plasma deck. Use chips as econ as a way to breeze through the early game so that you can accumulate enough money to find an easy off-ramp into Times Molds. If that doesn't work, find good scaling chips. There are like maybe 5 that can beat a gold stake run on their own. Okay, Ectomy. That's a shame. Maya, thank you for the super chat. Does the negative juggler mean you would consider a second Ecto if the opportunity arose? Yes, I'm more concerned about the first one. It might also allow me to just like rip the Ecto. Like without selling out of the DNA. Can probably get all 3 Ecto. I think that's maybe a little bit too far. Because going down 3 hand size is kind of a lot. That's the one suit that I didn't want to hit here. We tried. We'll try it again, though. I do not want to copy diamonds. I'm taking Doc's advice and trying to separate my steel and my gold cards. The suit doesn't matter. It's just a like deck. Like it's a quality of life change. Welcome, Share Boy. Nice hand. Let's clip these fellas. Alright, here we go. Now we can make some improvements. Beautiful. We even picked up the Red Prince on accident. But we're committed to Geralt here, I think. Reza, thank you for the membership. You love the Witcher series. I liked season 1. And then I watched a little bit of season 2 and then stopped. I like the... Oh, unless you're talking about the game series, in which case, yeah. I played a lot of Witcher 3 in particular. Kari, thank you for the super chat. Cauliflower or broccoli? Broccoli, and it's not even close. It's another voucher cleared. Got 4 more antes. I never finished the wine DLC. Actually, now that you mention it, I haven't either. Fake fan. Alright, what am I rolling for? Not that.
Well met.
Sure. Alright, so we're fine here. I haven't been paying attention to my score, but I assume we're fine here. Absurd. E64 is what you were hitting? Thank you. Yeah. I knew it wasn't close, that's why I haven't been paying attention, but I should be paying attention. Yeah, so we need Ecto for naneinf, or we could just simply be skilled at the game and roll it into a nat negative brainstorm. But, like, very much like mouth. I'm on a clock right now. My clock is quite a bit longer, though. We also do have the potential to just find, like, a bean. Might be able... Well... No. I don't know if bean saves us without an extra Joker slot. How are the runs today? Well, this is the second run of the day. The first one was kind of a flop. This one's doing alright. I know I have Planet voucher, but jeez. What's your high score? naneinf. So, breaking the scoring limit. Would you skip for spectral packs? I think at this point we're kind of approaching the point where it might be worth. But like, spectral packs seem like really bad odds at getting the specific spectral card, or spectral skips in particular, right? Because you only get 2 options, right? Or am I misremembering? Is it 2 or 4? Either way, it seems pretty unlikely that you get the specific target you're looking for. Yeah, it's only 2? Yeah. So, like, spectral skips, when you're looking for a very particular spectral card, don't seem like good EV to me, but I'm not the... That's just based on vibes. You'll have to ask Doc Spectred if you want certainty. Okay. Hear me out. No. Daniel, thank you for the membership. So that's an example of what I'm talking about, right? With only 2 options, losing an entire shop. We did not end up going into Red Prince mode. Like, losing an entire shop for poor odds doesn't seem worth to me. We're missing one voucher. We need, Omen Globe. Why not use Wheel of Fortune? There are downsides. It blocks potentially... Like, if it lands on any one of these, it makes our Ecto worse right now. We want to have as many targets for Ecto as possible that aren't DNA. And also, there is literally no upside to it. It cannot affect our score in a meaningful way. Omen Globe allows spectral cards to show up in Arcana packs, so it gives me more chances to find the Ecto. Okay. Huge. Okay. Do we gamble? Yes. Yes. I mean, what do I care, right? We've already hit the naneinf round, and we might as well take a gamble. It's funny. We got it. All right, now we just look for Brainstorm. I'll pick up a Showman along the way as well, just so that it gives us a chance at Blueprint as well. That's huge. Okay, can take a risk on this now. We do have to sell out of probably everything but the Juggler. So it's not ideal. Might as well roll a little bit more. Seas of Cheese. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Congrats on unlocking or beating everything on Orange Steak. If you can beat Orange Steak, it won't take you long to get through Gold Stick. Oh my god. The burglar never showed up. It's heartbreaking. Okay, so we need to find a replacement soon, because we did lose that hand size. All right, let's start cutting gold cards. Well, might as well be you as well. Because we are, like, just barely above the requisite scoring right now. We take another Ecto. No. You saw what the first one just did to me, right? It had a pretty severe detrimental impact on my ability to score right now. TSA. Thank you for the bits. Mega Buffoon Pack skip. That's not a good skip. I have $2,600. I can see plenty of jokers in the shop. All right. So you gotta go. You gotta go. It's worse than a 50-50. Yeah. That's fine. That gives us time to... find what we actually need, right? It's not the end of the world. Just need to brainstorm. Could have been another DNA. Yeah. That would be slightly, well, that would be slightly worse, I guess, but... Okay. That's pretty good. Alright. Show me the brainstorm. Probably enough rolling. Rolling gets expensive, that's why we get all this money, right? Or that's the reason why hoarding all this money is a necessary component of this run. There's probably too many steel cards. When do we check our top end? Could be now, actually, since we lost some strength with the Ecto. It's not quite our top end, but close enough. Daniel, thank you for the super chat. It is probably important to know how urgently I need to roll here. So this is with 3 gold cards. It's like $500 on the mail-in rebate. That is why we took it. Need to roll till $25. I've got it under control, thank you. Alright, 3 gold is E66. We're fine here. So I don't need to roll super aggressively. But the thing about rolling is that if you simply just hit the thing that you're looking for, you don't need to roll anymore. We go again. We go again. Is the needle a problem for you? Nope. I have infinite rerolls. So we reroll it. That could be a problem. That's definitely a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's less of a problem. That's a serpent, so. Definitely not a problem. Alright, I still don't want to push my luck too much. We're E66 with 3 gold. I should probably stick around the 3 gold mark here. Mr. Streamer, I don't think gambling is good. Okay, Peggy. Crazy how much more often Invisible is shown up than Showman in this game. That's true. All three of these are from Showman. Or from, Jesus. All three of these are from Invisible, and here's, like, now, yeah, this is my fourth Invisible. I mean, it's still worth rolling for a brainstorm, right? Because if we hit the brainstorm, we don't need to... That's not worthwhile because we're just going to sell it anyway. If we hit the brainstorm, we just don't need to gamble on the invis. Actually, we're just going to start murdering these non-red seal things, so no point. Cool. Vampy, thank you for the bits. Welcome to the stream. Okay, if we don't hit a blueprint on this, we're going to roll aggressively, first of all. Second of all, we're going to limit test the boss blind. It will hit. I hope so. Unlucky. We go again. All right, we are limit testing here. So I'm not going to fully commit to the... Never mind. We're in. All right. Back to hoarding money. Econ is in a better spot than it was last time we did this. Vouchers are in a better spot. Last time I had Magic Trick, and I believe like Tarot Tycoon. So I think we have a legitimate chance of getting there. Alright, I guess I actually can't limit test this one, right? Because it's the Serpent. So we go here. I'm worried about winning too quickly. $29. 1. Let me just scooch this over just in case. So that's +5. Okay. then we're gonna move our jokers. I think we want a slight bias towards Baron right now, because we're going to be playing or holding gold cards. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's 5 and 5. We want a slight bias towards the Baron because we have gold cards still, but if it's all steel, we're at the break-even point. Playing a stone card better. No. Because it removes one of our steel cards and turns it into a stone card. And it would not change our score in the slightest. I think you won? Yeah, it's not about winning this blind. It's about how much money we could accumulate. Is this seeded? Yes, that is what unseeded in the title means. All right. Again, we have significantly more money than we had last time through, which is very nice for finding that burglar. I'm not buying this voucher. I don't want to make it harder to find the burglar. It's not really anything to roll towards. Max, thank you for the super chat. What are you trying to get now? We're trying to just hold steady until we pass the ante 24 boss blind. Then we go on a mad hunt for, we're only playing one, for serpents and burglars. Let's go ahead and limit test a bit here. This is probably fine, though. Why is the burglar needed? Because we're going to do a similar strategy to what we just saw against the serpent, except gain 15 extra hands with the brainstorm blueprints copying burglar. What's special about the ante 24 boss blind? It has to be one of the ante 8 boss blinds, meaning it cannot be the serpent. So we need to be able to, like, without serpent scumming, we need to be able to beat that boss blind.
Well met.
You have a game plan for beating ante 32. Nope, we die. That's fine. So, I mean, if we take Hyro and Petroglyph, we also lose hand size. No, you lose discards. We've already taken Hieroglyph. Well, yes, you technically lose hand size from Hieroglyph. But not from Petroglyph, because you zero out your discards with Burglar anyway. Immolate. Guess we might as well. Was it like $600 for a guaranteed roll into Serpent? I mean, it's never guaranteed. I've heard conflicting reports. Zano thinks it's 150. Doc Spectred says on average it's 300, but then somebody else said no, he said it's 250. So it's somewhere between 150 and $300 on average. The tricky part is rolling for the burglar. With burglar, will you reach ante 32? No. Did you see the plant yet? Doesn't matter, but yes, many times. We have infinite rerolls. There's literally nothing for this run to fear anymore other than not hitting burglar. So you don't need to be afraid of anything other than not hitting the burglar. What do you replace with burglar? The DNA swaps out for the burglar. Yes, we got both hand size vouchers. We have all of the vouchers that we need. Again, the only thing that can go wrong here is not finding the burglar. So we want to hoard money. Also nice. So that we can make it more likely that we hit the burglar. We also can split that over every shop between ante 24, after the ante 24 boss blind, and the ante 32 boss blind. So we have several, because eventually it becomes less expensive to just reroll the boss blind into Serpent to refresh it and get a new set of shop rerolls. So we have several like goes to try and find the burglar. One hand type is fine. It's always just high card. Could probably be worth farming more money, but... Roffle is going through the stress from watching Malf go through these same comments. Look. I was mostly lurking and watching Malf, and so I didn't even have chat open for the majority of it. I don't get it. What's E29 plus E29? It is E29. Or rather, 2 E29. This chat is far less backseat than what's happening in Mouse. It probably helps that I, like, did it just last week. So that, like, the people that were here last week maybe have a little bit more trust. But yeah, having been through it myself, it does not help the stress involved in getting the run set up when you have people that are contributing. Oh, now the showman appears. Where have you been this whole run? Does juggler affect this in any way? Yes, hand size. The whole conceit of this entire build and this entire push for a naneinf run is hand size equals score. So if juggler gives us hand size, that gives us score. It's not huge, but it's like, it makes a difference. All right, who's our boss blind? Verdant Leaf. We're going to re-roll that. Gonna re-roll that. Definitely gonna re-roll that. Just give me the vessel, man.
Well met.
A Scoo. Thank you for the prime. Is this a high card build? It is the highest of cards build. King Dose, thank you for the bits. Should have rephrased, is anti-scaling scoring too high? I don't understand that. I understand that question less, I'm sorry. Might as well. Why didn't you take the showman? Wouldn't another brainstorm help? Yes, another showman would help me, so I could sell the brainstorm to get the showman so that I could find another brainstorm. Every joker right now is absolutely critical. Since apparently it bears repeating again. Everything is set up perfectly here. The only thing that we need to do is find the burglar. Nothing else matters. We just need to find the burglar. I repeat, we have the setup perfectly established. Until ante 24 boss blind. That's the next boss that we're going to encounter, so don't worry about it. After that, the only thing that matters, the only way that we can improve this is by getting the burglar.
Well met.
Jimbo. Wait, real Jimbo? Thank you for the 2 gifted subs. Moss Flowers, thank you for the bits. Do you want me to go to McDonald's instead of Jersey Mike so I can get burgers for us? Yes, but you do have to steal them, like the Hamburglar.
Well met.
Okay, E90 with 3 gold cards still is pretty decent. Med checks, thank you for the prime. Is it too late to pivot into Perkio Observatory? What do you think? I'm gonna go ahead and leave those questions to the critical reasoning skills of chatters.
Well met.
Point, thank you for the prime. And we're just going to focus on not botching this run. I think the real benefit to the juggler is that I now have the leeway to botch the hand after the DNA hand without without as much fear of like it bricking the run. How many naneinf setups are there? A handful.
Well met.
Charlie, thank you for the prime. Alright. Now we begin the search for burglar. Like, honestly, we don't even need it. We can actually split it up even more now. Could have been worth considering that mail-in rebate. King Dose. Thank you for the bits. Alright, let's go down in ante. It's not really that meaningful right now. Stand drawn face down. We don't need to reroll for this. Oh! There we go. I didn't know how that was gonna work, in fact.
Well met.
The Real Galaxy, thank you for the prime. Doesn't buying the -1 anti-voucher lose you one hand. It lists me one discard. I already have Hieroglyph. When is the DNA necessary, if ever? Right now. Because it gives us +4 hand size. So now, unfortunately, because, like, we can't take a burglar anymore, like, the hieroglyph, the real downside to the hieroglyph is that it, like, botched the timing. I didn't consider how it interacted with the anti-8 bosses. So I don't want it to show up here.
Well met.
Any reason he's not skipping? Because I get money from playing rounds, and money is good. Money is what we need. So run is dead? What now? What? No, we just didn't gain anything other than a voucher cleared. We just didn't gain anything other than a voucher cleared. We're in the same spot we were in. Gilly, thank you for the donation. We just, like, don't get any use out of these shops like we would have if we just continued playing the rounds. Was it not possible to reroll into Serpent then Hieroglyph? Yeah, no, I just didn't think about how it would have worked out. Wait, there's nothing in the Fool? Oh, there's a Fool in the Fool is why. What are you doing here, idiot? How dare you? A 7 in my deck of cards? We just need to murder this Jack as well. Alright, copy is in the right spot. Move, move.
Well met.
Sought. Thank you for the prime. Yeah, it's a certified OGC moment when we off that Jack. Okay, everything in the right spot. Alright. Time to lock in again. Why is burglar good? Mac and cheese, you have been here the entire time. You have heard the explanation more times than I can count. Alright, E90 with 3 gold cards. Okay, was just baiting, sorry? Yeah, I know. I know. But you can just be normal in chat, too. That's allowed. Alright. Now we find the burglar. Bean. Show, bro. Seen a lot of uncommons that aren't showmen. One more roll. And we don't actually have to serpent farm here, right? Because we're already at E90. With 3 glass. Let's just go 2 to be safe. Or 2. Not glass. Steel. Gold. So we can see more shops as a result of this, which is what we need. There is no longer a margin for error with the Yuggler, though. There be any point to Ecto for trying to get a blueprint or brainstorm? I have the setup I need. Again, I repeat, the only risk is not hitting the burglar. So why would I do something that would potentially put the run at risk?
Well met.
Why don't you buy Plutos in the shop? It's just not worth the money. We have a level 85 high card. It just... Again. We just need one singular thing. There it is. So now we do have to reroll into the Serpent. And we do have to skip.
Well met.
And I don't know if we actually... Everything's copying the burglar. I don't know if, like, the scoring threshold is high enough yet. But at least we have the burglar. Let's find out. It is going to take a while, though. This is like Dusk, but way more annoying? Yeah. Not copying on purpose to speed up. Not copying on purpose because we would win if we did. Probably too low? Yeah. So we just have to do this, like, 3 times, I think. Although it's increasing by, what, 4.5? So 4.5 times 15. 67, yeah, so we're gonna beat it. So what we should do with that in mind is hold the gold cards so that we can ensure that we're reliably able to hit the Serpent with the last few hits. Jeremy, thank you for the super chat. Unfortunately, you just wasted $5 for pretty unremarkable bait. Plain pairs help keep the score low. Yes, but that would also decrease the hand size required. So we're just gonna have to do this over a course of a few antes. It's fine. But if you turn the kings and play into glass, why waste your first time chatter message on such boring bait? Come on. None of you will ever be J. Comey 69. If you're gonna bait, you could at least be funny. What did Jake do? Nothing, and that's because he redeemed himself after, you know, demonstrating what good bait looks like. Actually want to know, though, it's like an extra 2x. Well, it's an extra 4x. But this number here represents the number of zeros. So the difference here is 39 zeros. That's a 1 with 39 zeros. Does doubling make a difference there? Alright, we might just, like, resolve the hand first, because we can't get it on this blind anyway, right? Like, we don't need to make this more tedious than it already is. I've got $2,700. We found the more expensive rolling portion. True, maybe it is worth finding the jack, though. Nah, let's just get out of here. Because we're already going to have to do this, like at least 2 more times. Alarian, thank you for the membership. Isn't 2 copies of Mime and Baron better? Nope. We counted it out earlier. I've got it under control. Thank you, though. Streamer get to ante 32. No. I don't want to sit through this more times than I have to. Sala, thank you for the membership. Actually, maybe we could have gotten it here. 4.5 times 7. No, I think we would have. I don't know. Did you already post a run like this on YouTube? Yeah. What's your point? Playing the game is fun. Reroll surplus. That is the first iteration of the reroll voucher. The lack of pressure this time around makes for much more of a vibe run. Yeah, I'm definitely feels a lot better. Next round. Show me the serpent. Hello? There it is. Wait. I don't want to hear it, chat. It's been a long stream. Now we really have to farm up the gold cards. Seen the plant twice? There it is. Lobby, thank you for the super chat. Wait. We've done it. Look, you can stay in the Divinity Original Sin world. But you are going to become a king. Alright, let's just burn through this real quick. Snow. Thank you for the super chat. 2 red princes? Yeah. Real quick, we can end it pretty much at any time right now, so we won't go too far into the tank. You deck all kings now. There is, yeah, 0 stone cards. Nice. They're all red seal kings too, I think. Alright, let's go... What, like, I don't know, one more? Never mind, thank you for the super chat. I have just over 1,000 hours in this game. Which pales in comparison to the average chatter. As actually naneinf hours in this game, and I should probably listen to them. The next, yes, the next boss blind is going to be the naneinf one, I think, assuming we have it set up properly. Because I do have, like, 1 fewer hand than I did last time. But we also, like, hit before, like, the end of our king, so I think it should be fine. Move the burglar before I forget, because that's the only, like, point of failure at this. Surely it won't be 1.3 E306. I mean, if it is, we just buy vouchers until we get the plus hand size, or plus hand voucher, right? We just need Nacho Tong. And then that would solve it, so. Really, there's like no risk anymore. Needle. Stop needling me. There we go. All right, skip. Skip. All right, Joker's in the right spot. Now we get rid of the gold cards. Why are you even gold? Geralt's supposed to be steel. Didn't you get the same run like a couple days ago? Yeah. What's your point? First time's the hardest. Meet Kazoo, thank you for the donation. And Nade, thank you for the prime. Like, after you beat your first gold stake, do you stop trying to stop playing the game? Or do you keep going? Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub to naneinf. That's a real username, apparently. This is not the only viable naneinf build, it's just like the easiest to get online without filtering or doing a seeded run, right? Because you don't need legendaries, so it's like quite consistent compared to the other options. Which is why, like, I was able to get it in consecutive weeks. Bye-bye, thank you for the 50 gifted. Really appreciate that. Alright, we just have to sit through this 11 more times, and then we get the good stuff. Unfortunately, with each subsequent hand that we play, we make this take a little bit longer to resolve. Did you also copy your black hoodies with the blueprint DNA build? Yeah, that's how we ended up with, that's why we went Geralt mode on our steel. When did you beat your first gold stake? Like a week or so after release? I don't remember. Shortly after release. But I had experience from playing in like the beta builds. Will you ever do Ante-39? Yes, but I'll probably filter the seed for that because that requires legendaries. Money, thank you for the super chat. It's possible to hit an naneinf with an idle retrigger build. Yes, but you'd probably be relying heavily on a Perkio Observatory in terms of your scoring. It would be doing most of the heavy lifting. Why does Ante-39 require legendaries? It doesn't require them, it's just like makes it more probable. Are you going for it now? No, I can't beat Ante-32. So this is just the last round. This build doesn't get an naneinf? It does, it just doesn't get Ante-39. Those are two separate things. How does filtering work? It just like mass rerolls until you get like an Arcana pack into, or Arcana skip into a legendary. So basically, I mean, you can either just hold R a bunch of times and do it manually, or you can use a tool to auto reroll blinds for you, or runs for you until you get the start that you're looking for. So it's a matter of, just like getting the specific legendary joker you're looking for. For the naneinf fan, put the game speed at 0.5? No, thank you. We've been here long enough, I think. Why you can't beat the game? Huh? I mean, beating the game is beating ante 8. That's what the game is balanced and centered around. Has anyone ever beat the naneinf round? I mean, you can with mods, but it's not the blinds aren't naneinf. Once you get to ante 39, they're just nan. So there is no score in base Balatro that allows you to that you can beat that, because it's just like it's a limitation of the like the numerals and number system used in the game. I beat it by unplugging my computer. It's called innovation, sweaty. Okay, well, you do have me there. All right, one more hand, and then we get to blast off. Not copying mine, because first of all, that would be suboptimal. Second of all, it would win the round, which I'm trying to avoid. For now. Welcome, fish lips. Alright, we'll do a quick count to explain the Joker position. Because apparently, last time I broke the score limit, people were telling me my Joker position was wrong when I broke the score limit. But we'll go through it. So, if you want to count how much value each king held in hand represents, right? The way that you represent that is 1.5 to the x, which is the number of times that you have a scoring of 1.5, to the y, which is the number of times that it's re-triggered. The way to maximize your score of that number, or of that expression, is to balance out your scoring and your re-triggering. So we have one trigger just inherent on the card. We have one trigger from the red seal, that's 2. We have one trigger from the mime, that's 3. We have one trigger from the brainstorm, that's 4. So there are 4 re-trigger effects happening. Now if we count the Baron effects, there's one from the steel, that's 1.5. There's one from the blueprint copying the Baron, that's 2. There's one from the other blueprint copying the Baron, that's 3. There's one from the third blueprint copying the Baron, that's 4. There's one from the Baron itself, that's 5. So right now we're at 4 and 5. The quick heuristic is you just multiply those numbers, right? Because multiplication is just repeated exponents. So 4 and 5 is the break-even point, where it doesn't really matter which one you bias towards as long as they're relatively even. Right, so if you do 1.5 to the 5th, then to the 4th, it's the same thing as 1.5 to the 4th, then to the 5th. Anyway, we're playing this fella. Red seal for king, you miscounted. No, you didn't listen, is the problem. Let's send it. Wait, I made this mistake last time. It's way too early to start the salute. Don't be silly. We should be well above the hand size, right? Because I think it's like 41, 43-ish, so I think we might get it about here. Although we do have to wait till it, like, balances out and resolves. If you had an extra blueprint, it would have been on the mime. Exactly, yes. Because right now, it doesn't matter whether the, like, third blueprint is on the mime or the baron. In essence. But it does matter. What matters is that we, like, get as close to balancing the re-triggers and the scoring as possible. So you do actually know how to play? I know it doesn't seem like it every time, but yeah. Yeah, I've played this game once or twice. Alright, we got there. Easy. 2 weeks in a row. 2 runs out of 4 attempts in 2 weeks in a row, too. Now we get the nacho tongue. Should we go ahead and die? Somebody got really, really, really mad at me that I didn't show the seed at the end of the video, even though it's already been shown when we beat the Ante-8 boss blind. But also, like, the whole point of this run is that it's unseeded, so, like, just do it yourself, forehead. Okay, let's go ahead and die, though. Time for the flush 5 pivot. Surely that's a better score, right? That's what people were telling me. Should probably do 5 of the steel cards. You can roll for Perkio now? Nope. Unfortunately, I cannot. We can die, though. Should have sold the burglar. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, man. Well, I guess we're unlocking 5 of a kind as well. Jeez, how embarrassing. You waste all the money on rolling to see what fun things you can get. Nope, because I'm going to die. I did that last time, though. It's not terribly impressive. I promise you. The rerolls get very expensive very quickly, and then you just kind of fizzle out, and it's unimpressive. Use stone. You know what? A lot of people have been yelling at me to use the stone. I'll save it for the last stand. King Dose, thank you for the bits. We are back seeing how to kill the run now? Yep. Don't worry. Oh, right, the stone. Let me, Oh, God! Oh. That was my comfort stone, too. Oh, I'm sorry. That's probably why we died. Alright, there's the seed.